What's up, guys? Welcome back to the training vlog. I know it's been a minute since I've done one of these, but we have a V13 project that we're trying. This is Beep 3. It's very, very hard, and it's V13 at 50. I feel actually relatively close to doing it, so I think we're going to focus on this one. We're going to lock in and try to get all the moves done. I don't have a lot of the moves done right now, but yeah, I want to try them, and we will be going through the video trying to get every move ticked, and then once we're done with projecting it for today, I'm going to try it at 45 where it's V12 and then try to get that done too. Yeah, that's about it. So let's get started with the session. Okay, this isn't one of the hardest moves on it, or at least according to other people. I find it very hard, but moving off of this to this is something that I find really tricky, and there's a few different betas for it. So yeah, let's see if I can figure something out. Oh man, so that's one beta that I found that I'm really close to doing it on. The other two betas are where you like either toe hook or heel hook this hold, and I for some reason just have such a hard time figuring out how to do that. But I'm going to be trying all the betas to see which one fits me the best. If we're gonna heel hook it, we got to brush it for sure. That wasn't bad. It's hard to keep tension through both of my feet on that move. And it's 100% just like all about this foot. And if it stays on, my chances of doing it are really high. But it's just such a like tricky position. I don't know. I find it really hard. Whew. I know that didn't look as good, but I actually felt like that could work. We'll see. All right, let's try another move real quick. Let's come back to it. All right, first move. This is supposedly the hardest move on it, or at least maybe the hardest physical move. Some people say that the top is like V7, but I don't know. I find it so hard. There we go. That's the first move. That's what most people seem to think is the hardest move. Okay, that's a foot move. Oh, that is hard on the shoulders. Rush break. Okay, so that's 3 total moves done. Take a quick break and then try move number 4. That was it. That was good. That was good. Oh, that was it. If I could keep my heel, that would be it. Oh, yeah. We're getting closer. Oh, that was good. Then we take our actual rest. Oh, that was it. I lost tension on my left foot. Oh, that was it. Dude. Yeah. Okay. So a couple of things I'm focusing on to do this move is, so I said it earlier, but I'm pulling in with this, and I'm pulling harder than I feel like I need to. I'm like really trying to demolish the hold. And I'm pulling my left hip over my left foot, and then I'm trying to get my heel in really, really well. And then like once I'm in this position, like as close as I can get to it, then I try to go for the hold. And that's kind of my theory as to how to do this move. I think that it's working. I've gotten closer and closer every go. So let's see. Oh, dude, that was it. That was it. Closest go yet on that move too. I'm not really worried about that move, but I do want to get it done today. outside? All right. Let's ride that high and finally get this move. Oh, that was it. My left hand fired, but that was good. This will be all the moves on a V13, Dad. Kill 13, so like probably like V8 outside. Like, I'm just kidding. If this is V8, I've never done a V8. Oh, yeah, I need a rest. That's still good though. I'm gonna brush the holds. Yep. Yes. I think I'm gonna count that for today. Obviously, like I could have, held it a little bit more, but we're getting tired, and yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make any more progress in this boulder for today. But for a V13, I'm gonna do the move. I'm not just gonna quit on that. It's like good enough. That was a good link. Yeah. Well, that's all the moves on a V13. Let's go. Yeah. That was hard. All the moves are hard, but that's progress. So yeah, let's take a break and then do this at 45, get some good training in and still like trying the moves. And then maybe another 12 if I still have the energy. So let's do it. Okay. Okay, good to go. Gonna climb a V12. This is a training boulder for the V13, which is also a training boulder. So a training boulder for a training boulder. I think that's the way to do it at this angle, honestly. That's way easier than getting the heel up. Yeah. Okay, good rest. Oh. Might be a thing where I have to like do it next time and then crank it down to 50 and then do it at that angle. But I'm still making a lot of good progress. Okay, let's rest, maybe try it one more time. And if not, we'll try something else. All right, what's up guys? Welcome to the next day of training. Yeah, we have a kilter session coming up. We're gonna be doing another flash session, give everything one really good go. Goal for that is to flash a V11 today. That'd be pretty sick. I've only flashed one and I thought that it was really soft for the grade. So I'd like to flash a more proper V11. But up first we have some hangboarding and a little bit of pinch block lifting. That's about it, so let's get started. All right guys, I just finished warming up, so I'm ready to start my hangboarding session. We're gonna be doing one arm hangs off of the outside edge of the Beastmaker 1000. Yeah, we're gonna be trying to add 10 pounds and doing that for the full workout, all 4 sets for 5 seconds on each side. What we're gonna be focusing on is trying to maintain shoulder position, which means trying to keep my shoulders forward, not spinning out. And we're also gonna be focusing on pulling like directly through my fingers, not just trying to stay on the board, but staying in half crimp and really making sure that we're driving the force through my fingers. That's pretty much it. That's all we're gonna focus on. So let's get started with the workout. That That was good, guys. Shoulders forward, pull into the fingers. Yeah. My fingers are definitely feeling stronger than they used to, and I'm hoping to get my right hand caught up to my left hand soon. Yeah, okay. That was a good set. I think that I'll be able to do all 4 sets with plus 10 pounds. Yeah, I want to get my right hand caught up to my left hand. My left hand did plus 20 pounds for 5 seconds. Last time I did a fingerboard test, my right hand did plus 15 pounds, and it felt much harder to do the 15 pounds with my right hand than the 20 pounds with my left hand. So I really, really want to get my right hand caught up. Yeah, and over the past couple months, it feels like it has been catching up. So it's pretty sick. Yeah, anyways, let's just get back to the workout. I won't lie to you guys, it's pretty warm in here. So yeah, I ditched the shirt to try to stay kind of cool. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, God, that felt good. Oh, let's go. Guys, that felt so good. Jeez, that felt so good. I'm just so happy to be like progressing on my hangboard again. That's awesome. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh. And like it feels hard, but it also like feels doable. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a very appropriate intensity. It shouldn't feel like I'm gonna slip off at any second, but it definitely should feel like I have to like really, really pull and close my fingers to stay on. So yeah, we're achieving the appropriate intensity for finger strength gains. Ah, whew. I was yapping and I almost missed the set. That's sick. That's good. That's all 5 sets, or no, all 4 sets. Sorry. Now we're gonna do, I think, 4 sets of pinch block lifts, and then we get into climbing finally. Okay, everybody, we have our pinch block lifts. This is 90 pounds. We're gonna be doing it 4 times. I just got finished warming up for this, and I feel pretty good. So let's give it our best shot. Ooh, last step was hard. Hey guys, so I actually, my microphone died right here. So I'll be doing a voiceover for the remainder of the video. Sorry about that, but pulling 90 pounds for 4 reps on each hand felt really good in this session. Yeah, it felt super solid. I also tested my 1 rep max, and I was able to pull 100 pounds on both hands just once, but it was pretty insane, very hard. But that's a pretty significant difference from what I was pulling when I first started this. So we're definitely getting stronger at this, at least. Yeah. So up next after this is the flash session. I wanted to try a V11 and try to flash a V11 in this video, but it wasn't really feeling like it was going to go. I tried a few of them and they just weren't really feeling it. So I decided to do this on some V10s instead, specifically ones that are like anti-style and crimping on foot chips. I think that like in order to send a V13, especially one on like the small board, I have to get better at crimping on the foot chips. I just don't really see a way around it. I mean, there are like, ones that don't crimp the foot chips, but they feel insanely hard. So I think, yeah, I think that this is a good skill for me to learn. And I think it's pretty useful for outdoor training because, outdoors is very fingery, and getting good at crimping the foot chips definitely takes some finger strength. So yeah, that's my theory behind it. Beep 3 feels insanely hard, by the way. Beep 3 being the V13 I tried in this video.
I was able to do all the moves on it in isolation, but the idea of like piecing them all together feels like ludicrous to me. I don't understand. I hope to at least. I want to in my next session try to do like every 2 move link on it and start working up from there, and then maybe give it like send goes from the ground if I can do that. But I imagine I'll be pretty tired if I do that. Yeah. Oh, also, all the boulders in this video are not genuine flashes. I've tried them before at different angles or whatnot. So, yep, sorry.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the training vlog. Yeah, this is the next day of training. We have our low intensity day. We're only going to be doing 6 V8s. In the past, I would have done six V8s that crimp on the foot chips, but I think I have since learned that a little bit of like rest for my fingers is much better than doing that. What I found is that like if I do that on my low intensity sessions, my fingers just don't recover quite as well. So what I'm instead doing is just cranking the kilter board steeper and doing less crimpy climbs, more like physical, doing like pull work basically. That's what today's training is going to be about. Yeah, so I'm going to warm up on some of the set boulders, and then we're going to climb on the kilter board, and that should be it for the session. Should be pretty chill. So let's see.
All right. Yeah. For this session, this is my low intensity session. I started off by warming up on some of the set boulders in the gym. They're a lot of fun. I enjoyed them a lot, and I would say that they're much harder than they look. I've also done them a couple times. I just wanted to repeat them before they get reset. Specifically, this blue one and the pink one that's like right next to it. But yeah, hope you enjoy the gym setting. I think it's pretty fun. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think about our setting. Anyways, this is a low intensity session. Yeah, so honestly, like the climbs that I'm doing are not really that hard for me. But yeah, I figured I would just take this time to talk about my V13 projects. I only feel confident about the one that I tried in this video. And even then, like I really wouldn't say I feel confident on it. It's insanely hard, and the moves feel ridiculous. But hopefully, because I've done all the moves now, just like a bit of muscle memory will kick in, and then I can just kind of like make them feel easier and easier. And that would be, hopefully that's how that works at least. I've had that experience on past projects, but yeah, I mean, like, I mean, I hope to send it for sure, but I'm honestly just like really proud of myself for doing the moves at all. I've never done all the moves on a V13 on the kilter board before. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy about that. And regardless of if I send it or not, I'm just gonna be happy about it. Yeah. Um, I feel like really strong recently. So if there ever was a time for me to do it, it'd be now. I'm like metrics wise, my fingers are much stronger than they were before I ruptured my A2 pulley. In this video, actually, I did 4 sets of one arm hangs with plus 10 pounds added to my body weight. And I'm a little bit heavier now than I was before my A2 pulley injury. And I'm doing more weight for the workouts than I was back then. I think back then I had done plus 10 pounds for 2 sets, and then the other 2 sets I did plus 5 pounds or even body weight. But in this video, I was able to do all 4 sets, and I think I also was like pulling harder through my fingers. I was focusing more on like form and stuff. So that's a really good sign, and I'm also a tad heavier now too, because of the bulk that I did whenever I initially got injured. I should have a bit more like muscle mass and stuff. So yeah, all that to say that I'm feeling much stronger now, and I just really hope that I can continue to make progress on this V13. That would be pretty sick. This part of the video where I'm doing this like low intensity session, it's it's definitely supposed to be like training, but it's not quite as intense as my other sessions. I'm kind of treating it as like a pulling workout, while the other sessions are more like finger training workouts. I definitely I can't like have like 3 or even 4 if like high intensity finger sessions a week, or at least not yet. Maybe in the future I will be able to, but not right now. I think my fingers still need some like they still need a bit of recovery to do, even though they're still getting stronger and stronger, and they're feeling, you know, very healthy right now. I think we're just being a little bit cautious with how we structure it. So yeah, this is how we're doing the training plan, and it's working like surprisingly well. I'm coming into every session feeling really good and like rested, and I feel like I'm getting stronger too. So whatever I'm doing is working, you know. uh, but yeah, so I treat this as kind of just like a pulling workout, and yeah, it's getting like my back stronger, and like I'm using like more power and stuff because I'm climbing at a steeper angle. I used to do this session at 40 to try to like learn how to crimp on the foot chips, and that would be like the only kind of climbs I would try. But I think I found that it was just too intense on the fingers, and I wasn't getting like the recovery I needed, and I would come into my projecting sessions not feeling like 100%, you know. So yeah, this is how we decided to structure it, and it works really well. So guys, this is the end of the video. Yeah, this has been my whole week of training. I had one projecting sesh, and I did all the moves on a V13, which is sick, good for me. I had a hangboarding session where I also made progression. We did all 4 sets with plus 10 pounds, and I'm hoping that means that my right hand is pretty much caught up with my left hand, which would be sick. I did 90 pounds on the pinch block lifts and a 100-pound PR. Then we had a flash session, in quotation marks, of course, because I've tried this before. But I think what I'm finding is that I've tried so many boulders on Guildford. It's hard to find ones that I haven't tried. Even like tried at like different angles and whatnot. Like, you know, it's tough. But I don't care that much. It's not that deep. It's still good training regardless. And we had our low intensity session, and that was also pretty sick, very fun. I like the high volume, low intensity stuff. I get to just like try more V8s. I've done like a ludicrous amount of V8s, probably like 500 or 600. I don't know. I have to fact check that. I'll put a picture. I'll like put a screenshot of my my like tick list or whatever on Kilter and show you guys. I've done a lot of them, quite a few. Yeah. And I've done a lot of other grades too. Anyways, yeah, that's it for the video. I did most of the talking in the voiceovers, so I think that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys watch the next video and other things. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, love you guys. Bye.